kind of get underway. Where's the sort out? Where's the sort out stream? So if I move this over here, alongside. Bring that to there, and if we bring this over here. I should really spend a bit of time setting these scenes up properly. Right, are we all? I think we are all. We are all online. We are live. I think, by all counts, potentially, maybe. We should see. Good evening, everybody that's watching on YouTube right now already. Hope you're well. Is this the first ever Sunday stream I've ever done? Probably. First one on the YouTube channel, anyway. I think. Right, I've just come from a Christmas party. Well, I'm saying a Christmas party. A little gathering in the village. So I have had drinks. I have had nibbles. And after a boatload of food today anyway. What did that do? Good evening, Stephen. Yes, I pop up everywhere these days. It's like Friday. I did 2 streams on Friday. That's how things are going, Stephen. That's kind of what it's like. Good to see you though. Hope you're well. Hope the family's good. Well, yeah, basically, Stephen, I'm intending on doing more random streams, as in randomly timed. So the intention is always going to be do Tuesdays, obviously. So there will be one this Tuesday, but other than that, when I'm free, and kind of when I'm trying to be productive. To do a random stream then. So watch out for those. So there will be notifications going out on the usual channels about when and maybe if I've just gone live and that kind of thing. So yeah, keep an eye out for your notifications. Like I said, everybody, turn on your notifications and leave them on, because from this point forward, then you never know when I might be going live. But obviously Tuesday is still going to be the main thing. So, right, I need to take a picture of this so I can show my neighbour. Because as soon as I mentioned I had a teleprompter, he was like, "What? What do you want? What do you want one of them for?" So I need to take this picture for him. That'll do. So yeah, I think I'm good, Stephen. I think so. Winding down for Christmas now. I'm saying that I've still got loads. I'm not saying I've got loads to do. One of my main jobs was to get the newsletter out that I did at the last week, which is why I streamed twice in a day to get that done and out. So I did that. So that was like a big blockage, which has been bugging us for a while. So then, so I've got bits and pieces to do. So enough to keep me busy for the next week, in amongst all the other crap we've got to deal with, because it's Christmas. Nice. Well, a shift like that, and it's, why not? It's Sunday. We should be in the pubs on a Sunday. So yeah. Is this my third can of Thatcher's Gold tonight? Is it third? Yes, it will be. After a glass of Prosecco as well, obviously. Just to make sure that it's done right. So, yeah. So I don't really have any plan. I was like, yeah, let's go. I'm going to stream tonight with zero plan whatsoever. So I think, because I don't want to do too much editing tonight, and I don't want to do crappy work, because I've still got that crappy work to do probably tomorrow. Sounds good. Yeah. So I haven't really got a plan, but I think I might just do basically open up Lightroom and have a little bit of a look, see what there's to edit. I did take some shots today, but not good, really. I haven't even brought the camera upstairs. You've been good now. It's an early start. Fair enough, Stephen. Like, good. I mean, if you started at 7, I struggled to get it. I mean, when I woke up at like 7:30, so the cat's walking downstairs. I mean, it was so dark. The only reason I kind of did get out of bed because the sunrise was really nice this morning. Very, very vivid, and had a lot of colour in it. So I kind of go like, oh well, I suppose if I get up now, I can snap that with the phone as I take the dog out. Otherwise, I would have been in house forever and a day this morning. It's just so dark at the minute at night. It's horrendous. It's just no fun whatsoever. So sleeping really well since I put the winter duvet back on. Oh, just like it's nothing apart from a squawking cat will wake us up. It's great. But yeah, I'm still waking, annoyed that I have to get up. Jesus Christ, Stephen. I mean, that's hours and hours and hours of darkness whilst at work. I hate this. I must admit, I hate this time of year. So when I was still working in the office, for 3 months, it would be dark when you got to work, and it would be dark when you left, and just would not. I'll make that bigger. Thank you very much, Welsh Photographer, for the sub on YouTube. Much appreciated. And another YouTube sub, Ian Callan, thank you very much. Welcome along. So what am I doing? Yeah, so I just don't want to get up when it's still dark. But yeah, I used to hate this time of year because you would only see daylight at the weekends. It was horrible. So you'll be in the same boat, Stephen. No fun at all. Right, I need to text this picture. Pictures. For God's sake. Yeah, very much darkness at the minute. You're right there, Stephen. You were right there. Press the right buttons, Andy. Show me what I need to see. Doing right. Okay, so right. Send these details. Go on, Bennett. I'm gonna regret this in the morning. Right. So I might as well load up Lightroom and have a look at something anyway. So I'll maybe test the setup as I'm loading that up. Yeah, it does still have the music going. That's good. That's still there. Yeah, so we had some nice sunrises this week. Well, sunsets, I should say. I shot this sunset. It was very nice. Just most of my images were out of focus. I hate it. Although I wasn't really trying. I was just snapping, really. Why is the FPS dropped right the way down? So I just got opened a shot in Lightroom. Horrendous. Well, yeah, I quite like this one. I think it maybe needs a little bit more colour. It needs to go to point colour, and then maybe he's picking this kind of colour. And then make it. Oh, I don't know if I like. I'm not sure I like this new setup for this. Okay, let's forget that. Let's go back to the old one. And let's just go. Knock this down a bit, knock that down a bit, and that moves a little bit far. Just to give it a little bit more fire. A little bit more fire. So I think I'm going to skip all this, and I'm not going to edit. I need to edit something recent. Have I shot anything in December? No. November. I did shoot a few things in November, but not a lot. The Aurora, I've done the Aurora. That was all lakes. And there was that from the next day, wasn't there? Now where was that? Oh, I mean, like sunset. Was it last night? No. Friday. I think it was Friday night. Biblical. Absolutely biblical. It was fantastic. I've edited some of this already. Did I do this on the other random stream I did? I need more stuff to help me head. My memory's getting terrible. Yeah, very. I mean, I only took the camera out just to see what it was going to look like. I wasn't taking the camera out for any artistic merit. It was purely for the sake of photographing it, just to see what it. Because when I had the dog out at like 3 o'clock, 3:10, and it had that look about the sky. Had that look about it that was like, this could be a good one. So I kind of lingered outside with the dog a little bit longer, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just gonna put the dog back in the house, pick up the camera bag, and take it onto the hill by the house, and just kind of look west, generally southwest, and just see what we get. And it just got more and more biblical. It was great. Liked it a lot. Right, so stop scratching your nose, Andy. So we have some water to play with. It might be a little bit abstract. So maybe it's not. This maybe it's going to be quite a bit of a darker, more monochrome kind of image rather than my usual colour. But I think that just to read it so it gets rid of all the rush. I'm sick of this hair, beard on the way. Yeah, put the dog back in the house. Good God, I can't take him photographing. Jesus, distract me massively. Yeah, so kind of get him out of the way. And it makes the job a lot easier. To these two, so I'll mark these with 2. Is that a mark on my monitor? It is. I thought it was a building. Well, it is a building, but it's also a mark. It was accentuating it. Potentially this one's an additive. I think these ones probably work out better themselves. So we'll have a look at this. I'm not used to doing this. Very doer kind of looking shots. So just looking for, yeah, probably work off this one. So it's got a nice bit of balance to it. So lens corrections. I want to do dust spotting. There's not much to do, that's fine. Makes my job easier. Yeah, it's cloudy. I did get the notification earlier on, but I had the dog out at 5 o'clock and it's cloudy, and it's still cloudy now. Although I didn't look on my way back along, but yeah, it was. I think it's meant to be cloudy all night, so not a lot of use for Aurora. Not that I can go very far now anyway, because I've been drinking. Be very irresponsible.
basic as shot. Let's go auto. What's that do? Very little. Let's go daylight. Gives him a more steely kind of visualization. If I do auto, hopefully it'll pull out a bit more. We brightened it a bit too much. We knock the exposure back down to what it should be. Yeah. Then again, I mean, this year there's been a remarkable amount of it seen very far south. So if you can't get away from the clouds, you kind of quids in. Manually slide this back a little bit. How about there? Excuse me. Do a drop that on the white. It's really green. Don't like that. Let's leave it like that. Highlights about there. Shadows don't need to be up now at all. Whites can be by sight, just moved a bit. Softens the glare. Right, so we want more clarity. There's a bit of dehaze. Dehaze is going to add a bit more in. Probably have to go around with the dust spotter again. Just to make sure. So I can go back to 0. Right, dust spotter again. Still not a lot to be seen. Shoot these up. And so 125, so that needs to be a little bit more. Quite a dark image. Sometimes I'm looking at these, I'm like, they seem very out of focus. I think focus doesn't matter, but at times I look at these and it's very soft. Right, okay, so I'll sync these settings. And I forgot I need to open Lightroom, Photoshop. So we'll switch back to that while it starts loading. Give it a bit more time, a bit more resources to do its job. I'd say this is going to be a short stream. These side has gone straight to my head. What happened in the football? I've not seen any scores. Website. It's vitally important that I get my points. 56. What's going on? What was the score? 0-0. Oh, for crying out loud. that was 0-0. That's disappointing. Because I was hoping Salah would do a number on Man United. So my team this week, it doesn't even bring in Simicast. That's annoying. Gordon will come in for Isaac. So at least that's another 6 points. So that's going to give me 62. Don't follow football much. Yeah, I usually don't either. It's quite a disappointing. Well, I'm saying it's a bit of a disappointing week, to be honest. 62 points. And I lose 4 because I've made 2 transfers. It's a wee bit annoying. I mean, Palmer did well. He got 14 yesterday. Sterling got 6. So there's a lot of 6 pointers. So I shouldn't be that. I shouldn't be that disappointed. Because Gordon will come in for Isaac. Turner will come in for Areola. So that's maybe 64 points. It all depends what everybody else in the leagues are doing. It's like my family league, I am top of at the minute. And hopefully, old Freddie's come back a bit. So my nephew was leading like by 70 points at some stage. So he's got 67 points at the minute. Has he got anybody come out? No, Anderson conceded a load. So he's made a bit of catch up on me. Oh, yeah, Watkins was there. It's annoying. And the photography league, 12th position on that at the minute. But there's still bonus points and stuff to go yet, I think. So only 2 points clear of 13th. So not the best of weeks there. I get Go Guy League. I am top of that by a chunk at the minute. So maybe I shouldn't be so disappointed with 60 something points. So I do enjoy the fantasy football. I'm not very good at it. I just quite enjoy it. It's quite frustrating. Obviously, this coming week, I need to decide what I'm going to do about Isaac. And Areola hasn't played for about 3 weeks now. Evening, Don. How are you? How are you doing? Good to join the stream. Are you gaming today? I noticed you've been playing a lot of Modern Warfare 3. Or is it Warzone you've been playing? Every time I'm on Discord, it's like Don is playing Modern Warfare 3. You're now in 2 places. Nice, Don. Nice. Yeah, so like that's Isaac. It's a bit of a conundrum with Isaac because he's probably not going to play all the games. Well, he's not because he didn't play yesterday. But with Haaland being out, like this week just gone, and definitely this week coming, because they're away, they've got a spare week. And I don't need to do any manoeuvres on the forwards. Cher's supposedly out for a bit, so I could do with getting rid of him. But Botman's back and Dan Burns back, so it could still be a Newcastle defender. But I kind of need maybe Dubravka to come in for Areola in goal, because he's at the minute he's still cheapish. So just minute between Santa visits. All right, he'd be busy there. Definitely busy with that at the minute than Don. Massively busy. Good evening, Jen, or good morning, or whatever time. Yeah, it's just about morning. Oh, nice. Nice, Jen. Very good. Well, this This might be a short one, so we might be able to raid you. So make sure you give us the right channel. So, why am I so... I don't want to make that bigger. I want to make that wider. No. Hold. That's the one I want. Bring that over there, and then move me back over there. There we go. Looks like that, so I'm not like looking straight out of the frame. Right, so that's my plans for the fantasy. Is I need to do something with share because, you know, 75% chance of playing, but did look like a hamstring injury. So that needs addressed. Areola definitely needs addressed. Can't be relying on Turner. And then that maybe have to be my two. I didn't want to be transferring more than only doing 2 transfers this week. Well, best of luck, Jen. I've got to sort that out. So yeah, that is prime in my consciousness at the moment. Sorting out fantasy football. Right, anyways, this should have loaded by now. It has. Remarkable. So I can shut that down now and just go back to that Photoshop. Wonderful. Right, so now that it's loaded in Photoshop, it's very magenta looking. That's going to need addressed. So, do we want to go lighten and utilize all that waves, all those waves? Maybe not. Overlay. Actually, soft light's not too offensive. Gonna have to do something a little bit different. Definitely gonna have to do something about that magenta though. Obviously can't use multiply this week. Let's go soft light. Let's build this little image up from the base. Well, I got to that point, Stephen, and that's why I started doing the fantasy football team, because I was watching, I think it was like an England game, and they were on about somebody Parker playing in defence, and I thought it was Paul Parker, but I was like, no, he retired in like early 2000s, surely. So I had no idea, like apart from like Harry Kane, I had no idea who anybody was. And even then I hadn't really paid much attention to who Harry Kane was either. I just knew he was an England striker at that stage. So I've been doing the fantasy football for about 5 years now. And that's purely in an effort to try and figure out who folk are. Are they English? Are they any good? And that's about it. That's all I really care about. So I've been playing around, you know, doing a bit of that. Do enjoy it. Takes up a bit of time because I've got to watch the videos on YouTube to, you know, get the best information, the best tips. Because I can't rely on my own knowledge. Right, do I care about that being off center? Not off center. Edit, rotate. Transform. Do I care that that's there? Not particularly. See how that layers in anyway. This layer doing? Oh, it's a very weak one. Yeah, that's alright. It's alright. Whoa. This is very well out of the... Maybe we don't do much with this one. So if we edit this one, rotate this one around. Move this down a bit like that. Confirm that there. Obviously this is not going to sit right. I don't think we really need this layer by any means. Yeah, I know what you mean, Stephen. I know what you there's a hell of a lot in life I can't be bothered with these days. I'm terrible. I'm like, nah, don't care. Not bothered. Most of it's on the news. Yeah. A lot of stuff now I just don't watch the news because it's just like more fighting, more religion. Just like hard enough. Right, turn that one off. Quite like that swirl up there. Actually taking that one out. What does that do? Gives a lot more definition in there. By taking that out, but this will, I think maybe if we make this one a bit weaker. Change the opacity. Down a bit. Maybe not as much as that. Just with it, without it. Oh yeah, that takes that. Yeah, so maybe it's about 70%-ish. Will do. Something like that, Stephen. Don't worry, I'm going to try to correct it. I'm going to try. I just need to get a little bit of this magenta kind of cast. I mean, it is the coast. It is sea, so it should be kind of bluish. In theory, shouldn't it? So, it was kind of stormy. Yeah, I think so as well, Stephen. Yeah, definitely. Right, what am I going to do here? One problem I do have with this cockeyed level layer is I definitely want the water to be going into this corner. But to square it off, I would have to chop it off by there. Chop it off by there, which is going to chop off the corner. Although I could take that layer out. And that gives it a little bit more definition here. That is that layer, isn't it? Andy, you dumbass. That layer could just use part of it. If I mask off the bottom, into there. If I pull that up, what does that do? Just update it, don't wait for me to let go. I want to keep the darkness up there, so this needs to be down on the top of the water, like that. Sure, that needs to be there. Needs to be a little bit down. So you got that harder line there. So I might just have to merge some of this. Definitely going to be a crop in here anyway. Right, let's do that now. Now, excuse me. Got that corner there. Bugger. So it could just come down to there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Gives a bit of something, doesn't it? Don't need that layer. Not a chance. Right, so let's do some sorting out. A bit more brightness for some areas, a bit more darkness for others. Not that much of that, Andy. I think I actually overdid it with that ghost layer. Let's leave it as it is. Let's just leave it, and adjustments here and saturation. The blues. Drop the hue on the blues. Taking out some saturation has helped it nicely. Right, okay, that's that. And if I give any magentas in here, doesn't look like it. Alright, fair enough. We will stick at that then. So it actually has, it's taken out a little bit of purple. Well, it was a moody kind of atmosphere, Stephen. So, from what I remember, it was like today. It was moody as well. I mean, to be honest, this could be another one, another recent shot that is done without doing the Nik Collection presets stuff. It might just look far better without all that muck. Which sometimes that is what you want. You want to stay away from that. And so you're relying on a little bit of a reality. But we will run it through anyway, just to check. Off and on. Is that foreground need lightened? Do we need a mask? Do we need a mask at the foreground? looks actually not too bad. Looks not too bad. Because it almost got that. It like the splash of the waves, the breakers. They've kind of got that almost, with it being like a very overcast and moody sky. It's almost got that luminous kind of feel. I think, anyway. Good evening, Paul. How are you, sir? Yes, I am online. I'm going to be doing more random streams. Probably happening all over Christmas, because I'll have nothing else to do. Yes, good evening, Paul. So yeah, still going to be doing Tuesdays, Paul, obviously. Well, this Tuesday coming anyway. Probably have a break from Tuesdays for a week or so. Seeing as the next one will hit on Boxing Day, which isn't very much use. And then the one after that is on the 2nd. But I will probably do random streams on other days the rest of the time. So we'd actually did 2 streams on Friday. So just randomly. Just decided to randomly go live. But it's good to see you, Paul. Hope you're well. How's the back, by the way? Hope it's better than what it was. Yeah. Just gonna do a bit more streaming because, well, basically, you know, Christmas. There's not much, you know, there's not a lot I can do. And it kind of, if I'm streaming, it kind of focuses to actually do stuff. So that's why I streamed twice on Friday, to try to get some stuff done, which had I not been streaming, I would not have achieved. So that's going to be the plan with that. So keep your notifications on, Paul, on YouTube. I mean, I'll always mention these things on Discord, but maybe they'll be marked as here rather than everyone. But have your notifications on. I know YouTube's a bit rubbish at sending notifications out. If you have your notifications on, then you will know, providing you have your phone or your computer near you, you will know when I'm live. Excuse me. And I have been drinking. Why has his message gone now? Has he just deleted his own message? Oh, I don't know. Move that over here for later. So, back to this. Yeah, what am I going to do with this? Can I... There's much more I can do with it. I may do another curves layer and just darken this part of the sky down. And let's do that. Curves layer... The thing is, I start looking at the rest of the image and I'm like, ooh, I like it dark down here, and I forgot the actual purpose of doing it was for this bit up here. So if I do that, that's maybe a little bit too much. Yeah, a little bit too much. Let's get rid of that mark. And we need a mask for this, and the wrong way around. So we want that to be up there. Maybe bring this further down. That's giving me a horrible. Why is that giving us a bit of a horrible line? Bring this down. Like so. Dark and moody is the order of the day. Something like that. Towards the sky and quite nice, I think. I've finished my drink now. I've got nothing to eat. No. No, got nothing more to eat. Damn it. Yeah, short stream, everybody. What am I going to do? Yeah, actually, I'll stick it in analog and see if there's anything comes up with it. There probably won't. I need to update that sometime. Excuse me. A lot of these look quite dark. Thanks, Stephen. Probably just about to ruin it in a moment. But you never know. Just looking through the old presets, see if there's anything that catches the eye. Nothing so far. Well, there was one, but I don't think it'll work. Well, that one looks quite dark. Oh, yeah, bugger. Probably a bit too dark, to be honest. Not going to be much fun to print or whatever. Is that upside down? No, that's the right way around. We can't have that. No, I don't think we can do that. What am I going to do? I'm going to look at this one. What's interesting about this shape here? I go exposure balance. Back the way. Like that. What does that do? If I maneuver this out the way, does it give us the impression of something falling? Like rain. Does that need to be the other side? Like that. Oh, it was you that got rid of Paul. Is that because he typed it all in caps? Do type in caps, everybody. Yeah, no. Too many, Stephen. Alright. Poor Paul. I was only asking him how his back was. Come back, Paul. All is forgiven. It's the system. It's not us. Right, if that intersect with exactly with there. Yeah, definitely, Stephen. There's a bit too much. I do like that intersection coming down there through there for some reason. I don't know why. I just do. What's these settings? 10 minus 10. So we just increase these back to our starting points. Right, maybe we need to take that film effect off. Put it back. Take that off. Why is it so vastly different? Not in any colour. Damn it. If I can get rid of this undo green, that's a bit better. That'll be fine. Okay, it's green, it's this red. Decided. Actually, I don't. I just bring it to about there. Right. Do I need more strength in this second exposure? Have I got the blend perfectly right? Because the other thing is, it's one of them ones where it's like, why is there a streak there? Some numpty. Why is there a streak? Because there is. That one looks canny. Got that nicer blue there. Oh, for God's sake. Reduce the strength. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Increase the strength. Increase the fade? No. So awkward. You work to there, you work to there. Is that? I mean, I could highlight the white later in Photoshop. Here's a nicer colour. Right, I need to sort out the lens vignette as well. Yeah, I thought it was over there. Okay. So that needs to come. There we go. Wasn't sure how I was going to pick that one up. So if I put this about here, is that going to work? Depending on how I want to crop it. Do I want to get rid of it altogether? Because I still want, like, it's a light over here. So maybe that does need to be right the way over here. Because it was there. Yeah, it definitely needs to be over this way. I suppose light is coming from the left. Can we make that a bit bigger? It's a bit of two halves kind of thing. Bonus points landed. And fantasy teams. What's that? Pencil. Okay. You do like that streak. Yeah, there's something about it. You know, without it, with it, it just gives it something more abstract about it, which I quite like. So I think that might. Because you said bed. Is bed a naughty word? I think it. No, sorry, Paul. I think it was the all caps. Because you typed your messages in all caps. I think that's why I had a nightmare. It doesn't like a lot of capitalization, and it doesn't like a lot of emojis. So it'll auto time you out for a few seconds. It's a bit harsh, but about there. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that kind of attracted me to it in the first place, Paul. So it's like an abstraction of a rain thing. So you can see on the left, this here on the left hand side. Where is it? There. Oh, it's underneath the chat box. But that preset there, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, here we go. Right, so there's that. So I think this one, and I might come in and use that one again, but turn off the double exposure. Just as an option. But I do like that streak. Right, okay. Let's apply that. I'm so tired. Ooh, excuse me, everybody. Maybe this stream wasn't the best of ideas. But then again, I wasn't expecting to be drinking so much. Thank you, Stephen. You know me, though. Hard to please. Annoyingly too bloody perfectionist. Right, so this one back in analog. And then we'll have a bit look around. We'll have a look at that preset again, but take off the double exposure. Just for so the color, you get the color treatment. So let's see. take off the double exposure though, we're left with this scene. Now we changed it to that one, which gives it a slightly more greeny kind of feel to it. The lens vignette maybe doesn't need to be as strong without that streak. I think maybe it's about there. I mean, on the histogram, that is very much to the left. Is there enough information here to be able to print? It's a question mark. This one in particular, it might be Paul. I don't know. Obviously, most people are used to seeing my presets when I fed a red image into them. So this is probably why they look a bit different, because it's not often I feed in blue images into them. So, hello cat, you're here. You come to see what's going on? Are you going to come up here on camera again? Hello. Come here then. Where are you? Say hello to the people again. Say hello to the people. Move that back. Don't stand on your keys. Hello. Can't see you. There's no preset new. Don't disrupt the microphone. There's no new presets in development at the moment, Paul. Because I'm not sure if I make any more whether they will still be compatible with a coming update. Hello. I've been given the unofficial nod that there is changes coming. So I don't want to do too much, because I might have to. Hello. I might have to do a lot of work in a hurry to get presets to work with the next one. Oh, Freddie got 77 points today, did he? How many did I end up with? Watch out, cat. Watch out. Animal, move your feet. I'm gonna get to my stream deck. Thank you. Not that button, man. Oh, honestly. Cat, you can probably knock us off. Knock me off kilter. Is he gone? He's gone. Right, what am I doing? Websites, fantasy football. Says everything everything's convert. Oh, the league tables are still going. So I ended up with 60 points. Oh, because you haven't transferred everybody in yet. Or have they? Watkins got extra points. City. So many. That's the wrong one. West Ham. I'm looking for Villa. Yeah, Watkins was top for the bonus points on that game. So he got extra. So I've still got Gordon to come in and Turner to come in. I think. Yeah, he didn't play any minutes. That's fine. So I'll be on 68 points. So I'll just check Freddie's numbers. Yeah, so hopefully I'm going to get a bit of a reasonable pre-warning on what's going on with it, Paul. And then hopefully be able to have time to action something. I mean, even if it's a case of getting... Well, it's just be a case of like getting some new presets together that'll work in however it works. So I like have a like just an intro pack of maybe 10 presets that are, you know, work in a completely different way. So I might just do that by working on old favourite images or something. I don't know. I have no idea what they're planning to do. But it might change the whole way the presets, like the current presets, work. So we'll just have to see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So Freddie got 67. So he's on 77. Yes, Trent got 9 points. Very clever. Well done, Freddie. You can still run them side by side, can you? That's good. I'd imagine they'll probably do something like that. But, you know, if anybody upgrades, it's like new product to sell, isn't it? I mean, they like to make new products to sell, so why can't I? Right, anyways, back to this. So, colorwise is fine. Probably in Lightroom I'll tweak the whites to hopefully bring them out a bit. So that should be good. Fingers crossed. Just apply that. Now, I was going to change the brightness to that, wasn't I? There we are. Just gives this a little bit more life. Increase that, increase that. I could go a little bit more on the contrast. I could lift the shadows if this is going to be a problem for printing without much of an issue. I've got my next print to sort out as well, because the current print is only available for another 14 days? Is that 14 days? 21. Yeah, 14 days. And in the meantime, I need to decide which print I'm going to offer, and I need to get a print made of it as well. And arrive in times. I know what might be getting sold. It's all problems. Right, so yeah, so I need to sort that whole white out in there. Okay, let's apply that. So I'll just save the Photoshop stuff into Lightroom, just as the two versions. I'll do a flattened version of the streak one. Reveal that one and then flatten layers. Okay. File, save as. Edit to. Save. Okay. Save a bit longer when there's only the one layer. Right, so that's that into there. Not Photoshop, Lightroom. Give that 3 stars. Now give it that 3 stars. This is the problem again when you bring it into another program, into Lightroom. The colours look different. It's most annoying. And I've had it before where the your library mode and your develop mode have a different colour profile. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Right, so this, I want to sort out the white. So what I want to do with that is basic colour profile. Okay, it's maybe a bit strong. So maybe use the fancy pants. I want to use the fancy pants masking. We're going to go range. We want to go color range. Maybe that should be luminosity. So if I pick that, well, that does that. Okay. Don't like how it's doing this. But if we increase the, we get a rough idea what's going to happen. Right. Okay. So we want to change the color to. Oh, it'd be nice if it would do it automatically. Don't want yellow. What I should have done was got the. No, this isn't going to work. Right, let's delete mask. There you are, delete mask. And we'll do the luminosity thing. Right, so let's forget about that. Masking in here, I hate. So this, I want to tap in here. And that's reasonably okay generally. We can do a bit of. Oh, it's horrible out here though. That's because it's shadows. I was thinking highlights. Knock the highlights back a little bit. And the black's in. Just a smidgen. Yeah, leave that there. So that's 22 and 17. Plus, and hopefully it'll carry through on the other one. So if I revert this back, when I go into the mask now, hopefully it should just be a case of tapping in the numbers. Range, luminance range. Give me a thing. Show me that. Okay, it's not really what I was after. Okay, now I just need to dial that down. Expand that a bit. Like so, and then bring this in. It's going to be tricky. Probably have to remove that, all that, but we'll do that when I've adjusted this. So that should be 22 and 17. How's that look? Horrible. I dial that in there. This is horrible. This is why this masking is grim. Really is. That's horrid. Horrid. It's killed the colour in there as well. bit of there. I think I'm just going to do it on just on the white balance, picking that point, rather than all this masking rubbish. It's just disgusting. Get rid of that. Goodbye. Back to here. And then basics. Color drop tool. There we are. Yes, it's going to apply to everywhere, but to be honest, bit of contrast. A little bit of dark. Bringing the blacks down, bringing the highlights down. It's kind of fine. We can maybe paint in, you know, like just a radial mask in here to do something like that. And then that was here, 17. 17. Oh. Yeah, okay, right, so. Put in a radial mask. See, all we needed was radial masks and line masks. Linear masks. Line masks. I knew roughly what I was on about. Right, so I want. Oh yeah, we could probably just slap that in there. Bring that down a bit. A lot. Bring that over here. Make that a little bit taller. Make that a little bit squatter. So it just kind of leads into there. Leads a little bit into there. So in here, I just want to add in a little bit more of that blue back. With a bit of the green. Just to balance it out a bit. So if that was over the top of there. You know what it was going back to. Yeah, that's fine. So we could bring that all the way across here. That would kill that off a bit. Do probably overdone this. I'm probably killing it now. Well, you know. It's probably one of them occurrences that I should really do 2 Lightroom versions, put them back into Photoshop, and then blend the bits that you want in here. Well, to be honest, that's not bad, really. So before and after. Seeing how how blue that is compared to that. I've got a little bit overboard. Have I got a bit overboard? Do I dial that back a bit? Back to 13 and this back to 5. How does that look? This one doesn't look so shocking. It's a good idea just to have a little reference next to you. No worries, Stephen. Good to see you, man. Take care, and we'll hopefully see you at some stage over the Christmas period. Would be lovely. But have a good one. Do stop this one soon. I'll take that as a, for God's sake, Andy, stop. Right, let's reference this one as being done, then, should we? We do have the original we can always reset the Lightroom changes. Let's create a virtual copy, and let's revert these. Let's just reset these changes on this particular one, just so we have that. It is quite blue. so I think this one does benefit from not being fully blue. Well, yeah, thank you, sir. And for this one, do we need to do again? Do we need to do much on there, or is it not rendered yet? Deers. I don't think so. Just leave as is. It's already had 2 lots of deer hairs on it, or one lot, I should say. Boost the highlights a smidgen, or reduce them, boost them a little bit. Yeah, I don't need any shadows or anything like that. Everything's pretty much perfect. Contrast, no contrast. Do about there. I'm worried about this area here. About magenta. In here. Because it's all, like a dark area like that is a problem. As you can see from there. Right, okay, let's leave that as it is. Colour-wise, fine, I think. Don't think it needs to go any further one. Just a smidgen into the yellows. And then just leave that as is. It just gives it a little bit. So I think that's alright. It looks dramatic. Which is kind of what I'm aiming for. Bit of drama, bit of immersion, bit of something. I was trying to think of another word there. There wasn't another one to come. It's quite blotchy, but they would start off with a high ISO, so I could add more noise control, noise reduction to it. Come on, let me out. That's like having 2 lots of noise reduction on it. Right, it's quite nice. You can still just about make out the lighthouse. 2 windows. The lighthouse that looks like it's got a face. How imaginative that place is. So we've got that. Do we need some ISO noise reduction on here? Probably stick to that. See what it does. Yeah, that'll probably do. Whatever, that'll do. Right, so that's that. How long have we been going, by the way? An hour and a half. Probably long enough. Probably long enough. I wasn't intending to do like a load of editing tonight either. It's just going to be a chill stream. No pressure. Excuse me. Right, crops. I would like to try to get. Well, I need to square this over for 3x2 anyway. So we'll do this on this base one. That brings a bit of an edge in, yeah. So yeah, we probably chop off more of that right hand side, a bit like that. But we're not. Well, we can maybe get a square in, but it kind of loses the reason. Not that there is a reason for this streak. Let's do it anyway. Excuse me. Crop, and then we want 1x1. So I could come further over here to have more of this darker corner. Might work better. Let's give it a look. That's all right. Let's try 5x4. Come on. gives you the same endpoint in there, put it in more of the edge of the water to there. So maybe have it about here. It's a bit annoying that that's going to be right on that third line, but hey ho. So it does kind of work, that. Yeah. Like I'm probably more happy with the 3x2 of this one. Will you just change the screen? Thank you very much. Yeah, probably happy with that. So this one is probably, this one might actually work better with the square crop, because that streak isn't as strong, but you've got these curls. So I need a 3x2 anyway. Same as the last one. The virtual copy. How wide can this square crop get? So I want to incorporate these curls. Well, actually, that's pretty wide. It would be nice to get to about there. But I definitely kind of want these curves in here. Maybe it's about that much clearance on the outside. So again, 5x4 might give me a slightly better composition. So it's where these curves are coming into here. So it's got that, it's got the edge of the water in, and it's got the backside of that with a bit of clearance as well. So it could come across here, could come across there. So about there. And I think this one would probably benefit from a little bit of crop vignette. Not a lot, just a little bit. Soften it off a bit. Like so. Could make quite a nice print, that. It could. Will it do? I don't know. Come on, Lightroom, stop being slow. Right. Bit of vignette off this one as well. It's not going at the pure black in here, but I can see it's definitely something I would have to have a print sample of, because I've got a horrible feeling this would end up with some kind of weird mark. So it's just one of them ones to watch out for when printing. I mean, I would do the gamut range and all that stuff, but still be very mindful of that area here. Right, so there we are. Right, so I think that'll do. It's 9 o'clock, or just after 9 o'clock. So, I know I started later than I intended, but 9 o'clock was my intention of finishing. So I've got a bit of snuggle time with the dog. So I better go and do that. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, for joining me for this little short stream. But yeah, keep an eye out for these random streams. I don't think there'll be one tomorrow, but you never know. But we will definitely be back on Tuesday for Tuesday night edits, and randomly, at other random times. Sheevson, how are you, sir? Hope you're well. Is that a new? What's that logo? Did I see something about a logo like that I could get?
Twitch recap. That's the one it is. Knew I'd seen this somewhere. I'm doing fine, mate. I'm doing fine. Yes, all good. Thank you. Looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Christmas. Looking forward to a bit of time off. Not that I'll be much time off, but yes. But good to see you, man. But yeah, I'm gonna do some random streams probably over Christmas. But this coming Tuesday will be Tuesday night edits as normal, 7:30 UK time, and that will probably be the last Tuesday night edits until after like the 9th of January. There might be there might be streams all that time in between. Excuse me while I scratch me pits. But official Tuesday night edits will not be back until the 9th, but there'll be probably loads of other streams in between, daytime, evening time, whatever. Just keep an eye out for them and have them on. Have your notifications turned on. And yeah, it'll be good to see any and all of you at any time you can make it to come along. Like I say, there might be a few morning streams UK time, which obviously the American side of the world will not be up and about yet. But other than that, I'll probably do a couple of evening streams. It's like Friday, I did Friday morning UK time and Friday evening UK time. So, but yeah. And Merry Christmas to you, Chiefs, as well. I was like, your Christmas decorations, because you had your. I'm sure I saw you had yours up a month ago. I'm sure I saw a picture. I mean, like it'll be almost like weather weary by now. You know, they've been up that long. Ashamedly, I haven't got one decoration up yet, and to be honest, I haven't done any Christmas cards yet. I was fully intending on sending Christmas cards out to like Red Knight members, and some bulbs are already out. Yeah, I thought that may be the case, Houston. Peter, how are you, sir? You just catches as I'm wrapping up. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was going to send out Christmas cards to all the Red Knights that I have addresses for. Are you there again, Cat? Hello. And here we are, 17th of December. Even the family foreign cards haven't even gone out. They're still sitting in a pile, ready to be taken to the post office. So Christmas cards aren't happening. But those of you that are Red Knights, you should find links in Patreon and the YouTube members page for the download link for the desktop wallpaper calendar thing that I've decided to sell. And happily, Paul Timlett, who told me that he uses last year's all the time and said I should do another one, happily he found it and he has bought one. So that's my one customer that I was bothered about. He did say I was doing it, and he's got it. So I can nearly take him offline now, to be honest, because I'm not going to sell it. What, Cat? What do you want? What? Yeah. Well, I've got to come down and cuddle the dog and all. Right. So yeah, that'll do for tonight. You like I say, keep your notifications on for what you call it. Yeah, for any random streams. God, my brain. That's what 3 cans of cider will do to you. The other tip is don't stream and drink. Or don't drink before you stream. I see you, Kenny. Yes, hello. That's something I shouldn't have done. But hey, I wasn't expecting to be at the party around the corner for 2 hours. I was expecting to be there for half an hour, and I wasn't expecting lots of drink. So there we are. Right. So is Jen streaming or not? Is she on or not? Yes or no? No. Oh, she's not on.
Anyways, right. We will catch you all later. Obviously, there's nobody on, then there's no point reading out to Jen because she's not on. And I did say I would. Kenny, do you mind? I'll have my microphone back, thank you. Yeah, do you mind? Right, I'm going to get out of here before he just wrecks the place. So good night, everybody, and until the next one, do you mind? Keep it hard. See you.